Glenpool. Welcome to another edition of Conversations with the City. Today we are with Gayla Seaton. She is the Director of Mercy Missions 2. And we're going to talk a little bit about what this nonprofit does in the community and how you can get involved and help. So welcome, Gayla.
Thank you.
Glad you are here with us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with Mercy Mission 2 and kind of how long you've been there.
We started Mercy Mission 2 about 12 years ago as a small food pantry for our church. It started growing, and then we got our 501c so we could get to the food bank and get more food and find more pickups and stuff. I had talked to our pastor about starting it, and he said, yeah, let's do it. So that's kind of the very beginnings. As we have grown, it has grown into an awesome outreach. Mm-hmm. We have not only food, we have clothes. We do some assistance when we have the funding available. We also partner with Good Samaritan Mobile Clinic, so we have medical resources for people. They can get prescriptions, they can get checkups and things like that. We've been doing this over 12 years now. We do about 200 food boxes a month. We also do assistance. We had and a lot of people don't know Mercy Mission, how much we reach out beyond our food.
Right. So let's talk about that for a second, because you're right. There's not a lot of, if they're not familiar with Mercy Mission and what happens and how it goes, there's people just think of it sometimes as a food bank. So what are some of those other services? You talked about medical. We talked about the clothing side of it, and but give us some example. When does the medical meet, for example? How often do they do that?
The Good Samaritan Clinic is twice a month. It's the first and third Fridays at the First Baptist Church. Jason's been kind enough to let us use his facility. We see probably 12 to 15 patients a clinic, and they can make appointments, come up, they can do walk-ins. We're usually able to see the walk-ins that come in. They also have other clinics around Tulsa, but that's the one that's in Glenpool, and they've been there as long as the food bank's been there.
So that's amazing.
It is.
The clothing piece, how does that process work, and maybe some of the other things besides food that you guys do as well?
With the clothing, they can come once a week and they can shop. Right now we have put out our fall and our coats items. We don't have a lot of storage, but what we do have, the volunteer that takes care of that, she has it very organized. You can come in, she can tell you for sure if we have it. You can shop and find it. We also do assistance. We recently have a family, and this is a small example. She has cancer. They are really struggling right now, and we helped him get some prescriptions. He needed medication. We reached out and anything else they need, and now then he calls just for prayer to talk because he's struggling. They have 3 small children. Yeah. We have another family that stayed 6 weeks in the hotel down there. We was able to help them while they was trying to find a place to rent or a place to move to. They was 5 people in a motel room for 6 weeks. Yeah. But they now have a home, and they're doing okay.
Good. So lots of different services that you offer. Which means, in a lot of ways, lots of things that the community can do to help.
Yes.
So I know you guys, with the holidays approaching, you've got not just some of those other things, but let's get back to the food bank process for a minute. I know there's some holiday pieces that you guys do every year, some annual events, so to speak, with the holidays approaching. So tell me a little bit about that, and then let's talk briefly about how people can get involved and help Mercy Missions.
We are going to be we're taking names right now for turkeys for Thanksgiving. We will pass them out on the 19th of November. They can sign up now through October. We're also partnering with the school to meet some of their needs for turkeys and food for them. We are using the ROTC to help us do that. You can always donate food. Monetary donations is always welcome. We are going to also help Jason with the Christmas store, take food for it. So food is our main item. We need any food for a basic Thanksgiving dinner.
Right. So looking at how people can know what they need to do or how to be involved, I assume there's a website or other social media places that they can go to be a part or to contact you guys?
Yeah, they can call mainly or email me. We haven't set up a day to fill the sacks yet. It'll probably be the 17th or 18th to fill our food sacks for the 19th. we can use and our retail pickup has grown so much that we can always use volunteers to help pick up our retail pickup.
Okay.
It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at different locations. That has really helped us to keep food in the pantry for our clients. We get a lot of donations from churches and stuff for us. And another thing we do is our snack sacks. It's 100 a week. We send 100 sacks to the school.
Yeah.
And we can always use items for those snack sacks because they're a lot.
That's a lot. You guys do a lot of work down there, and just a great asset for this community and what's going on. We appreciate the work that you guys do, and that you as the director, and then all of the volunteers that come out and help with this process. I know it takes a lot of work.
It does.
To get all that done. So as we kind of close out a little bit of this, tell me, I'm going to switch gears real quick. I'm always curious when I talk to people in the community or businesses, what's their favorite thing about Glenpool?
The people. It is an awesome community. It is, I know the big cities have a lot of people in there, but the close-knit family relationship that Glenpool has to surround people in the community, and that's what we want to be, is a helping hand for the South Side.
Absolutely.
For Glenpool.
That's great. So, I know there's probably things that I've missed this morning as we talked.
Yeah.
So is there anything that's coming to mind that we want to make sure we get out to the public right now that I just haven't asked yet?
We just want to be the hands and feet of Jesus in the community.
Right.
And whatever the need is, we have bought gas, we bought bus tickets. Monetary donations is always welcome to keep us paying the insurance and electric bill and things like that. But the people have blessed us so much in the community. And if you know anybody that needs food, that needs our services, we'd be more than happy to reach out to them. And they can reach out to us, and we'd be glad to help them.
Perfect. Well, Gayla, thank you for being here. Glenpool, if you haven't had a chance to see what's going on, reach out to Mercy Missions too. Get involved with what they're doing. As we've said, they're an amazing asset to this community, and the amount of help that they provide to our residents and to others that come here as part of what's going on in Glenpool. As we said, there people that come through, people that live here, people that are moving here. They've been an asset to all of those. So I hope you get involved. This has been Conversations with the City. We'll see you next month.